Hello everyone, I'm excited to present a new project that I'm working on. It's called Chatflow. Chatflow leverages AI agent to improve users' interfaces. So basically, our Chatflow offers a way to users to interact with any web system using natural language, right? So instead of being going on through this old version of navigating in performing actions in the website, we want to just provide a new way to interact with the web system using natural language, which we call conversational UI, right? So to illustrate what I'm trying to say, let's say you want to add a new address to this to Amazon account, right? So you don't really know how to do that, so have to go and trying to find where to do that, and then you have to navigate in your account. You have to navigate your address and click in add a new address, and then fill all the fields in the form and then press submit, right? What I'm trying to offer here, it is a more conventional way of interact with web system. So for example, if you want to just add a new address, you should just be able to say add a new address with the following and give the address here. And then the engine will capture your intent and provide the right UI that you want, that you to improve your experience. And basically here, when I'm trying to add a new address, that's the field that you need to fill based on the Amazon website. And then when you are executing your action, you have few options, right? So you can just post to a API, you can send you to another page. In our case here, we are getting the information and just sending to Amazon and pass all that in the URL. So Amazon doesn't expect this parameter the URL, so it doesn't do anything. But it to illustrate how powerful it's our it's an engine, so you can kind of capture what the intent, provide the dynamically with the UI for you, and it's trying to extract the information from the input and try and assign to the field, and so on and so forth. One more example here. Let's say that I don't need to always go with forms. I can also provide multimedia information as well. So, and let's say I want to ask what products this website have, and I'll just say, can you list your product? And then the website will, our engine will know that you want to know about the product, and we have already here on how we want to display our products, and the product can have videos, can have image, right? Can have a YouTube link, and so on. So you would be setting up those type of things in the ad administration side of the engine. Another example I want to show you, it is you can call local, gonna say local actions, but I already showed that you can send to external side, but you can also consume external APIs as well. And let's say here, for example, I'm gonna interact with GitHub, and I want the list GitHub repositories, and when I click here, it will list all my repositories that I have on my account. And I talk a little bit about this down here. So when you want to interact with other systems, you kind of have to set up your token, right? But I also can say I list the list. I have it here. List it repositories, but display it as a chart with the fields name and count. So basically, I said that our engine understood it, and then will just provide this UI with a chart. Another thing that to illustrate how this is set up and to perform those actions, I will try to perform the following example here. Create a new private repository using GitHub. However, our system doesn't know how to create a new repository because we have added documentation that explains how to perform this type of question. I will then illustrate here how to do that. To illustrate that, I'll have to create a new application first. Um, help me to create a new yeah. So before I didn't understood you wanted to know more about that, and then you just type again with what you really wanted. Then he found the way or the intent itself, and then provided the right UI. So here I want add demo, and so just demo there. Add here. You can see that our UI also provide options when you need, and so the new app was created. This is the app key, and I want to create a new session for this app. So everything now is gonna be using this app. Yes, my session is updated, and now you can then add documentation for this app, and then I'll add a new documentation for this app, and then I can start to ask for tasks that would be described in this documentation. So to create a new repository on GitHub, what you need to do, it is basically follow this documentation here. And so I will then copy all that and add to our system. And then our system should be able to start create repositories following this documentation. And then GitHub REST API, paste it here, but then I will add extra here. This would help our system to understand that it's a action required and provide forms. Okay, the doc was added. So next, now let's just try it again to create a new repository to help me to create a new private repository, name test repo, and allow squash. Yeah, so then it will give us with the test repo field, so you can change demo demo repo. We create it, and then it automatically create the demo repo. Now you can go and ask to lead my repository. Show a list repository, and then we can see our new repository created somewhere here. Demo app in here. So I think that shows a little bit of all what you can achieve with this UI. We could have API calls, browsing, website. We could have a JavaScript as well. I have an example here to show I'm asking open to chat window, and this to base the action that would be fired when you're trying to do such a thing with a JavaScript. Um, and you can see that I added here now a chatbot sort of thing. And this is basically that. I think this is was enough to show everything that you can achieve using AI agent to improve the user experience in any web system. Very much.